Welcome to Eye Contact. I'm Sean Henahan. Microincision vitrectomy surgery systems have evolved significantly in the past decade. Today we're discussing the potential advantages and disadvantages of this approach with Dr. Borja Corcóstegui, Medical Director, Institute of Ocular Microsurgery, Barcelona, Spain. Welcome, Doctor.
Thank you, Sean.
Let's review the advantages of smaller gauge platforms. Where are they proving the most useful?
Well, till the year 2000, we are using only single type of instruments in terms of size to remove membranes and to work inside of the vitreous cavity was in 20 gauge, which is the meaning is 0.9 millimeters. But after 2000 was changing and the doctors started to use smaller gauge instruments and we started using 23 and 25. At the beginning, 25 are very flexible instruments and are not used well accepted by most of the doctors. And most of the doctors like to use in 23, which is quite smaller, is 0.6 millimeters. But then, by the years, it's improving the 25 instruments, and then finally, many doctors changed to 25, so smaller instruments. And now, in the last years, it's starting to use 27, which is very small instruments. And that's happened the same thing. They don't have the same rigidity than the other ones, and they have some flexibility. Light are not perfect, but in the last year, I was improving the quality of these 27 gauge instruments, and now they have high level quality, and we can do some operations using these 27 gauge instruments.
Let's take proliferative diabetic retinopathy as an example. What advantages would the new systems be offering over older systems?
I think the new instruments for diabetic retinopathy, especially for remove the proliferations, and we can remove really tiny proliferation using this kind of small instruments because they have a highly precise cut, and we can remove close to the retina without damaging the vessels, without damaging the retina, and don't produce breaks in the retina. So it was one of the biggest improvements of the new instruments to remove the proliferations over the retina.
Oh, fascinating. Is this true of the 27 gauge as well?
Yeah, especially with the 27 gauge instruments, we can remove really very small tissue over the macula and the surrounding of the macula, removing this tissue and avoiding to create problems to the retina itself.
Let's look ahead. What do you think of the 3D visualization systems and vitrectomy?
I think the 3D system is one opportunity really to see with high quality in 3D for the surgeons and remove the proliferation in some circumstances. Really, the conventional microscope is giving us the possibility to see in 3D. But with a screen, maybe we have more biggest image and more possibilities in some circumstances to remove some tissue. But especially for me, it's interesting to teach people in the OR place and using special spectacles. They can see really how is working the surgeon and what is the maneuver to do and to remove the tissue and to fix the retina and all the maneuver we are doing really inside of the eye. And they have really the sensation that they are inside of the eye and they are cooperating with the surgeon.
How do you like the systems yourself? Have you been trying them out? Should we all be taking courses?
Yeah, I am using, at the clinic we have this kind of system. We have in 2 ORs, and we are using normally to teach people and in some cases to do operations.